Hello, it's Mark Mitchell again from Wizard Strategy. Today we're going to take a look at where to buy dealer locators for deck fasteners, for the deck fastening category. So let's get on. I've got picked out 4 manufacturers to review, and let's take a look at what we see here. So the first one we see is from Camo Fasteners. Is the first one that we that we see here. And so I've got products: build a better deck, become a dealer, build like a beast. The listing of products. Let me look over here. If I see if I go down, I don't know what Get Camo is versus products, become a dealer, about us, find a dealer. Okay, so one. My opinion, this is like hidden. Now, interesting here, where building a deck just got easier. Buy directly from us or find a store near you. I think that is a great way to do this. Then we have find a Camo dealer. And so let's see what we're looking for here is, I guess I'll put my address in here and I'll say 100 miles. And just to make sure, hopefully we scare somebody up. Let's see what we find here. Probably this is confusing it. I think what I need. Oh no, it did. Okay, so we found Home Depot, Lafayette Lumber, Budget Home Center, and Alpine Lumber. Are once again the closest ones. Okay, now. This is an issue that I keep having. It's like says, here's Home Depot, which is the closest one. And it's please call ahead for available products, right? I really don't think that's what they're looking for, right? Home Depot does not want you to call. What should be on here is a link to the Home Depot website, right to the Camo connector page. Fastener page, which will then say we have these in stock at this store. You can pick them up now, we can deliver them, or we'll have them by tomorrow. It tells you everything you need to know without picking up the phone and getting somebody, waiting for somebody to answer, and then they have to probably talk to somebody else and put you on hold. It ties up both Home Depot and the customer. So that's the biggest thing I see here is, would be I would have a link to the website, particularly of Home Depot, right to the Camo fastener page. And now, boy, I can just place my order if I want to do it through Home Depot versus I want to buy it from Camo. So I think the biggest thing Camo could do would be to have, where to buy, how to buy, right obviously on the homepage without me having to find a drop down. And then the other is, since they are primarily, they're not promoting deck contractors, they're promoting dealers such as Home Depot and lumber dealers. And any of these dealers that have a website that has Camo products on it, that should be the link that's within here. If they were referring them to a deck contractor, then I would want to have a landing page about what a great contractor this is to help me decide which contractor is the right one for me that recommends and uses Camo. Now let's jump ahead here to take a look at Decorators, fasteners, and right away we see where to buy and we see locate contractor. So let's start with where to buy and see what this does. So I'm going to put in my zip code here, and we'll give it 100 miles just to make sure. See what we get. Okay, we get, 53 places I can buy, from everything from Lowe's. So I can buy home centers like Lowe's, or I can do dealers like Budget Home Supply. And so, Stocks Decking, I really like the call out that they have there. Certified dealer, I'd like to know more about just what the heck is a certified dealer. And then, once again, I would have a link here let's see what happens if I go to the Lowe's website. And looks like they're taking me to the homepage of Lowe's. And if I type in deck fasteners, I'm going to probably see competitors. So I would certainly have the Decorators, go right to the Decorators fastener page on the Lowe's page, and as well as any of these other dealers here. That they really don't want a phone call. I don't want to make a phone call as a prospect. I want to get, just like with Amazon, I want to go on and get my answers right away. And then I do like over here this third column of online retailer, and here we've got Decks Direct, which is great. DIY Home Center, Deck Expressions, Fasteners Plus. So this is nice. They have this long, but let's take a look here. If I go to the Decks Direct website, okay, see, here I went right to the Decorators part of the Decks Direct website. That's what I'm talking about. That's what should be done here. Now, let's go back and we looked at where to buy. Let's take a look at Locate Contractors and see what Decorators does. Try this again. Give us plenty of space. And so here we have, so we've got listed contractors, which I think is a very smart thing for fastener companies to do, is to acknowledge the contractor. Then the contractor is more likely to say, hey, Decorators is sending me some leads. Decorators is helping me. Decorators believes in contractors, promotes contractors. So it's all good. Now, here we have this certified elite, which I wish I knew what that meant. I can email Scott Kelly. The minute I do that, I now am dealing directly with Scott. Decorators does not know that I've done that if I call him or email him. Let's take a look at what happens when I go to the website. Okay, so I have a nice clean website that it takes me to, which is not bad. But ideally, there would be a landing page here for each of these. Certainly these elite contractors, there'll be a landing page for each of them that helps me decide which of these contractors is the right one for my project. So if I have I want to spend $20,000 on a deck, and I go to a website where all I see are decks that look like they cost $50,000 or $100,000, I'm probably not going to call that guy, not going to waste his time or mine, right? And so the idea of helping me decide, that looks like a kind of contractor that I'd like to work with. That's really what this should all be about. But overall, I like how Decorators has the where to buy and locate a contractor, right, easy to find on the homepage, and on the where to buy that they give me the difference between the home center, the dealer, and online places, and then also how they're supporting contractors. So I think is very smart. Let's take a look here at TimberTech. So here we have a decking company that also wants to sell you their fasteners, right? So we can see get a quote. We can say talk to TimberTech, pricing, tools, building resources, design, about us, support, show samples. So I'm not seeing where to buy. Let's take a look here. If I do see this little shopping cart. That's interesting. So apparently, if they want to sell directly to me, so I can request a quote. It looks like find a contractor, where to buy there. So once again, I wish these weren't hidden. So I'm going to put in here where to buy TimberTech fasteners. And I'm going to say search. And okay, so here we got. So we have dealers and home centers, which is nice. Once again, we've got your budget home supply, Rocky Mountain Forest. If I go to, okay, so there's a contact if I want to reach out to them directly. See the website. Hello. Well, maybe that one's not going to work. Okay, well, we won't waste our time waiting here. Let's take a look over here at home centers. And so we've got Home Depot, and let's see what happens when I go to the website. And boom, I'm on the TimberTech page on Home Depot's website. Exactly what you're what you should be doing. So I think that works nice. I don't see where I can buy things online. It's an interesting thing that I think TimberTech could add to improve. And then let's go back to taking a look at building resources, where to buy, find a contractor. I'm just curious to see what they're doing here. Put in my zip code, search. Come on. Okay, so I'm seeing contractors. So once again, first thing's popping up is Platinum. What is Platinum? What is a Curved Deck Pro? So you're putting things in here. I don't know what these mean. And once again, if I hit contact, if I call them on their phone number, I email them, TimberTech is now not part of this. Contact this. Let's see what happens here. Okay, this is good. Contact this contractor. I can put in my email, name, last name. Now, I'm still in the TimberTech site, so TimberTech is involved in, gee, this guy, Mark Mitchell, is looking for some fasteners or maybe a new deck. So that's good. To take the next step would be to take like O'Keefe Built, I guess their name is, to have a landing page about that contractor that helps me decide this is the right contractor for me. So I think, I wish the TimberTech didn't hide the, under a drop-down menu, find a contractor, request a quote, where to buy. I wish those were right up here with get a quote, talk to TimberTech. And I'm not quite sure what this shopping cart is all about. So it looks like I can also buy things direct. So I don't know if I can buy order samples or fasteners direct. That's not quite clear to me in here. So those are the things I think TimberTech could do to improve. Now let's take a look here. We've got, I think we got one more here, which is DeckWise. Let's take a look at, so DeckWise, we've got hidden deck fasteners, products, install, dealers, warranty, blog, contact. See, hidden deck fasteners. Okay, find a dealer, become a dealer. Well, we'll just do the find a dealer. And I'm going to put in my zip here. Let's see. Find store, request add store. That's an interesting little thing there, request add store. So I find that I've got two places in close to me, not Laramie, Wyoming, not sure how close that is, but I've got two places. So we'll take a look here and say wood source, and I'm not quite sure, what wood source is. I can go to their website. I can get directions. I can call them on the phone. But once again, if I do that, all of a sudden, DeckWise is no longer involved. They don't know that, Mark Mitchell came to their website and Mark Mitchell was interested in buying their product and found where to buy. And here's this wood source. And wood source can now sell me a competitive fastener, maybe do a poor job of follow through, which then reflects on DeckWise. So, I'd like to see this, them once again having more of a landing page or helping me to promote each dealer. And then if I want to talk to the dealer, that DeckWise knows it's within the DeckWise website. So DeckWise knows that I'm in conversation or interested in talking to that particular dealer. Then their local sales rep can follow up with that dealer. Hey, I saw this Mark Mitchell guy contacted you. Anything I can do to help you to close the sale? As well as keeping the local dealer from converting the sale to a competitor. So that's what I see here in my review of fasteners for decks, how they one need to make it very obvious, like where to buy. Two, ideally, they don't just send you off to somebody. They help me. They give me more information about the dealers or contractors. The other one is that to me, they should be promoting contractors as well as dealers. And also, I think only 1 out of 4 of them had the online resources, such as Dex Direct, and all of them should have that. So that's what I learned this week in looking at fasteners from the Where to Buy review. I hope you've learned something from this for your own, looking at your own locator, Where to Buy locator on your own website, and realizing how much sales that you're probably missing because you send people off, and once they go and contact the dealer or contractor, for the most part, you're no longer involved. So the dealer contractor's free to switch to a competitor, or maybe doesn't exactly meet the needs of the customer, which then reflects poorly on you. So that's what I wanted to share this week. Hopefully this has been helpful to you, and look forward to sharing more next week. Have a great day.